I am playing in a $500 random battles tournament called Giant X, sponsored by KitKat, which is pretty funny. So we're basically in like the quarterfinals territory, so I figured I'd start recording. If I win this match, I move up to like the $50 tier, and then after that I keep going. But here we are. Kilowattrel into Greninja. That's obviously a great lead matchup. Dragalge is a good Pokemon. Mienshao, it's good. AV is good. Okidogi, it's okay. Sinistcha is really good in the late game. Hoopa is good. I'm just going to U-turn on here. No reason not to. Yeah, they have to switch out. Well, they didn't have to switch out, but staying in on Kilowattrel would have been tough for a Greninja. Now I can start attacking. So I do have two Poison-type Pokemon. I have Dragalge and Okidogi. The question is, which Pokemon do I want to strike with here? Now, Okidogi's Gunk Shot does not actually OHKO, but neither does Sludge Wave. But I can threaten Choice Specs, which is kind of cool. Now, I'm not even worried about Steel-type Pokemon because I have two Fighting-type Pokemon, so overall very comfortable. I kind of like Okidogi a little bit more, but I like Dragalge because I'm not scared if they stay into T-Wave. So I'll go to Dragalge first. Now, I'll go for the Sludge Wave. If they go to a Steel-type Pokemon, they go to a Steel-type Pokemon. Not really worried about that given my matchup. They have Magearna. Now that's one of the best Pokemon in random battles. Okay. Now, what do I do versus that? Okay. I mean, Flash Cannon. I have to hope it's not the weakness policy moveset. That's tough. That is really tough, and my team has no way to beat this Pokemon, to be frank. Okidogi, Hoopa, not really. I mean, maybe Hoopa can. Nah, Hoopa can't do anything. Mienshao can't do anything. Maybe AV, like I fake out knock, maybe. Let's try Mienshao. Yep, they do have that. I'm in a lot of trouble, and I have to basically bait the Floor Cannon. Or I could see, the problem is I could Terra Steel too. It's such an early committal. I might have to do it though. Basically the idea could be, so I faked out into leftovers, right? So I know they're not weakness policy. Honestly, I think I do it. I think I have to Terra Steel. Long term, it's not terrible, not great, but it's not bad either. Yeah. They don't have Terra Ground. Okay, so I did deal with the most threatening Pokemon, but I did give up my Terra to do it, but it's not too bad, all things considered. It's not terrible. They go to Greninja. Now I have to deal with this guy. Now, Kilowattrel maybe could be a good switch in. I have to eat a Hydro Pump. Eat an Ice Beam. I don't hate... I mean, they're not going to Dark Pulse, right? They could Ice Beam, maybe. I kind of like Dragalge. I don't need two Poison-type Pokemon now, so I can go Dragalge here. If they Ice Beam, they Ice Beam. They Dark Pulse, that's fine. Protean confirmed. 28 only. Life Orb. Okay, all around, looking good. They know I'm leftovers now. Ice Beam wouldn't do a lot of damage, even if they have it. It wouldn't do a lot of damage, which they're not really likely to have it either way. So that's doing like 40-ish. I could drop a Draco, I could Sludge Wave. I like the idea of just getting my Sludge Wave here. Okay, they're going for that. And I get the Sludge Wave Poison, which, very lucky, obviously. They go to Vivillon, I have Toxic. So I'm actually fine here. Toxic and Fake Out. Very good combination overall. Always go to my Terra Steel Mienshao, no reason not to. They Sleep Powder it. Can they even do much damage to me? They'd have to Terra Blast Ground. I'm not sure they want to waste it though. Let's think about that. Should I play around the Terra Blast Ground here? I mean, I could. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna go Kilowattrel one time here. Scout the Terra Blast Ground. They Quiver. That's fine. Go to Mienshao. My Terra Steel is coming in clutch here. The Hurricane. 40 only. 24. Do I have priority on the team? I don't. I'm just gonna stay in. They're never gonna pop the Terra Ground here now. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So we've traded Mienshao. The question is, do we want to keep it alive? No. Like one turn sleep Mienshao is not worth it at all. Okay. We've gotten into a good spot. I want to go with Dragalge. I like Toxic. We have a good matchup into the Wigglytuff. I won't reveal any more Pokemon by going to it. They have Low Kicks. I'm pretty sure I don't respect low kicks. I could Draco, but U-turn into Wigglytuff is an idea. I'm gonna Draco. Because I want that guaranteed OHKO in case they try to do something funny like Swords Dance, you know? Swords Dance Leech Life, right? Just want a little bit of protection versus that. Okay. Yep, that's fine. I'm okay with that. They go to Wigglytuff now. I do feint here to Dazzling Gleam, so I'll just sacrifice here. Yeah. Now, Okie Dokie should be fine. Should be fine here. Gunk Shot doesn't KO. I might as well knock to remove the item. Fish Poison Toxic Chain. Okay, now I can Gunk Shot here. They Terra Poison. Ooh, okay, but that makes him weak to Hoopa. So I'm pretty comfortable with how the game's going. Okay, wanted a little bit more damage, but that's fine. Now we have our Hyperspace Fury. I'll be honest, I thought that was a Psychic type move. But it's not, so we'll still have we'll have to get T-Waved here. I'm gonna back that my 3 Pokemon beat their 1. Appleton, okay. Yep, that's not happening. Okay, we're gonna pick up the win with Hoopa here. They're knocked off, can't do much, and we don't even have to reveal the final Pokemon. So all things considered, this is going well. We're gonna win game 1, and we're gonna move on to game 2. Yeah, Kilowattrel beats Wigglytuff. Yep, okay. Alright, into game 2, Cinccino into Iron Crown. Not great, to be honest. Like, the lead matchup's not great, but honestly, the matchup's not bad. We have Specs, Munkidori loses to Crown. They have a free Volt here, which is annoying. I can go Hoopa, but that free Volt is definitely annoying to deal with. I could get a little greedy, just raw damage, do 30 predicting Volt Switch, you know? Do I want to do that? Yeah, we'll go for it. They Calm-Minded, okay. Now they're gonna, like, what, Tachyon Cutter, probably? They're leftovers. I know they're Calm Mind. Yeah, I'll go straight into Hoopa? Yeah, straight into Hoopa. Hoopa does not get 2-hit KO'd by anything Iron Crown goes for. Yep, we live everything and we can Shadow Ball. So Greed was a little bit punished there, but I was scared of Volt Switch. They go to Bombardier, okay. 32. I reveal Life Orb. So I'm going to have to be careful. I'm in a lot of trouble with the Iron Crown situation. We'll go Munkidori, fish a static on Bombardier. Probably going to Stealth Rock. No. Bombardier, static. Yes. Cool. That was banded, probably. That was a lot of damage. That's a banded knockoff. Good to know. Static, definitely lucky, of course. They go to Thundurus. Do I care? I think I beat Thundurus 1v1, don't I? Yeah, they're a little stronger than me, so maybe not. But it's not like I have a switch in. Do I go Munkidori, maybe? Because my Munkidori might be more useful defensively. Okay, so can I keep roosting? That's one question. Can I keep roosting? Now, one thing to be clear is that Bombardier has Stone Edge to hit Zapdos anyway, so if I end up in a Hoopa versus, you know, attacker situation, the Bombardier can switch in and then Stone Edge. So I have to be aware of that possibility. My Phalanx is kind of good too. I've weakened Thundurus. How do I want to play it? I know a T-Bolt's coming in. I don't want to give up too much damage on Munkidori. But at the same time, I can't realistically picture it doing anything into a Iron Crown matchup. I'm going to Roost, because why not? Just heal up a little bit more damage. It's wasting Roost PP, but I do like the idea of healing just a little bit more. My Gengar would outspeed. I wish Zapdos had U-turn. I guess it's not that big a deal. At what point is roosting too greedy? You know what? Let's go all the way with the greed. Okay, now we're out of range. We can discharge again. So we do beat the Thundurus 1v1. And I'm okay with trading for... Yeah, I'm okay with trading, picking up a KO. I'm okay with that decision. They go to Toxtricity here. This is gonna set up on me, and I can't do much about it, can I? I can just sacrifice Zapdos here. Yeah, they Volt Switch. They revealed Scarf, which is good value out of feigning. That's overall decent value to find that out. But again, that Iron Crown is gonna... it's gonna cause issues for sure versus my team. I do kind of like my Cinccino outside of that Iron Crown though. So how do we want to attack it? Koopa feels like my best way of just getting raw damage in. And I know I don't faint. And I don't have to reveal any more Pokemon. Just raw damage into Bombardier. Yep. Now, of course, the problem is Sucker Punch. But if they Sucker Punch, do I go Phalanx immediately? Look, this is banded to me. Okay, got it. I predicted they wouldn't Sucker. Okay, that worked. Now, they're going to give me the runaround here. Iron Crown's going to do Iron Crown things, but at least I have a Gengar, which is what I'm happy about. Yeah, that was expected. Now, I'm tempted to Shadow Ball and Terra Ghost it too, but I also want to keep my Terra for Phalanx. Phalanx could definitely use it in the late game. But honestly, I think this is fine too. Oh, they have a Terrapagos. Okay, well, I have a Phalanx, so they Dark Pulsed into it. The Terra Starstorm is quite powerful, isn't it? Do I wanna... I'm gonna no retreat. Problem is, I don't think I outspeed SQ, so kind of unfortunate that they had that in the back. I flinch it. Lucky me, definitely lucky me. I feel like I had to go for it though, I was losing at that point anyway. That's why I went for it. Okay. Now, at least I'll be able to knock off Toxtricity here. Or do I go for the flinch? Nah, I want to get rid of the item. Make sure my Gengar outspeeds it. At least I have Encore for like Terrapagos stuff, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna go Monkey Dory. I want to be able to break the shell is the idea. It's gonna come down to timing my Encores on the right Pokemon. Oh, I get that poison too. Okay. Do I go Gengar immediately? I think I go Cinccino first. Yeah, I could have gone there for the Encore. Now, do I Tidy Up? Okay. Yep, we didn't faint. Now, we are likely to KO here. Not guaranteed, but likely, with the whole Technician loaded dice stuff. No! Cinccino. And now... Okay. Well, now I'm in trouble because they have the Terra Shell again. Okay. The Dark Pulse. Now I have to hit a Focus Blast with Gengar. Well, let's try and hit it with Monkey Dory first. Come on, Monkey Dory. Okay, Monkey Dory, that's... You've breathed life into it. We are likely to KO Terrapagos from here. Unless they Terra, but if they Terra, then Gengar wins anyway because they don't have Terra on Crown. So we have to hit this. We have to Focus Blast into Iron Crown. Let's go. Alright, Monkey Dory hit that. 200. Now it's a little tricky. I think I have to go to Gengar here. I do have to go to Gengar. Got it. Encore. Alright, and we are going to win this match. Obviously, again, we did get lucky with the Iron Head onto SQ. But we are going to win. We're going to move into the $50 Euro? Something. 50 something tier. And hopefully we'll keep going for the grand prize. Alright, we get the win, and we're going to move on. Alright, we're into the semifinals of the tournament. This match is for 150 dollars or euros, and not a great lead matchup, Dreadnought to Lurantis, but we're kind of fine because we have Zapdos and Victory Bell. So which direction do I want to take it? I like Victory Bell a little bit more. Let's try that first. It honestly doesn't matter too much, but the main thing is I don't want to be going to Zapdos and having to rely on Hurricane to beat a Lurantis, so I'm just going to play it a little bit safer. Lurantis is not a long-term threat, but it is an annoying defensive Pokemon because it does beat Dreadnought, one of my main, sweeping Pokemon. But Victory Bell should be comfortable to switch in. They knock off, that's a good play from them, made the predict. We can Sunny Day, get our Chlorophyll up. They should be threatened out enough to switch. Knockoff is good information for me too. Actually doesn't reveal anything, but they go to Dialga. Now I get hit by Fire Blast, uh-oh. I think I probably trade. I don't need Victory Bell because I do have Zapdos. It's not ideal, but I do have it. We'll go Weather Ball and trade damage here. They have Fire Blast. Critical hit is very lucky. They greed a little bit of Stealth Rock here, which is understandable because they didn't really expect a crit, right? But that puts me in an advantage now. I can start attacking. They probably wanted to Stealth Rock and then go for it. They have Moltres, okay. 25 only. Again, my Zapdos matchup is looking strong because of the weakened Dialga now too. They're gonna Fire move. I can't really do anything about that. We'll just get damage off. Poison is great. The Victory Bell's going overtime with the luck here. We'll take it though. Now we go to Zapdos. We have discharge damage into everything. Dialga feints the combination of discharge and then heat wave outside of Sun. So that's not a switch in. We'll be getting good damage off here. All things considered, losing one Pokemon and giving up Stealth Rock, but getting, almost two. Well, now one, but almost two. That's good value, but not great value. It's still very much an even fight, and we're going to have to fight through that Stealth Rock here. They go to Golurk. Now, the funny thing about Golurk is I now have no Guard Hurricane. But more than that, I very much struggle to switch into Poltergeist. I have no Ghost switch in, right? Now, I don't faint to anything. Right? So I am tempted. I could also give up Dreadnought here, because what am I going to be using Dreadnought for, right? Now I'm going to give up Dreadnought. Hopefully they Stone Edge. Dynamic Punch, that's a very hard play to make. Okay, that's a good thing in best of 3, right? So I know this guy plays a little bit aggressively. Because Dynamic Punching, when you don't know the back, that's an aggressive play for sure. Or maybe this guy's just a Luck Fisher, and that's why he's playing that way. Let's Heat Wave into potentially Dialga. No, Hurricane's better because Hurricane's a 2-hit KO, the other moves are not. That was a raw predict though. Kudos for that. Kudos to that. That was a raw predict for sure. Okay. Expected. We outspeed now. Discharges an Oko. Okay, hitting through hitting through Confusions is great. 25%. Is it 25 or 33? I forget. But it basically got nerfed in Gen 9 or Gen 8? I don't know. I'm not up to my mechanics lore. But either way, Golurk comes back in. I have to eat this Poltergeist. And I need to keep Zapdos around. Right? I need to. There's no doubt I need to keep it around. I'm going to go to Glalie. Yep, now we can Freeze Dry. We don't actually guaranteed KO. Where it's like 50-50. But let's see what we can get done. Actually, do I want to start spike stacking for Zapdos to Oko Golurk? So my Zapdos' Hurricane does around 43-ish. One spike would put it down to 112, right? So 47, which isn't enough. I would need 2 spikes. I'm just going to Freeze Dry. Oh, we'll hit that Squawkabilly. Don't get the KO though, unfortunately. That outspeeds me too. Now, I need to keep Zapdos around. Cresselia, I want to keep around. I think I'll go Appleton here. Okay, get that foul play. Now, if they Brave Bird, I'm happy. Yeah, if they Brave Bird, I'm happy. We trade. Glalie time? I like Glalie here. They have Inteleon. So I think my Calm Mind Cresselia with Terra Fairy should be totally fine here. Yeah, my Calm Mind Cresselia does. Does it win? It should do a lot. I don't know if it wins yet though. We can also dodge Hydro here, which is convenient if it happens. The U-turn. Uh-oh. Take the Golurk. Okay. Are they going to try and U-turn again? U-turn doesn't KO me, by the way, so they have to attack now. Now I don't even have to Terra my Cresselia. I guess Fairy is good for, like, knockoff, I guess, but I don't have to Terra my Cresselia. There's no point Terra Watering here, though. Yeah, there's no point Terra Watering here. U-turn does not KO me, so they have to commit. They Ice Beam, okay. And I'm pretty sure I beat this guy 1v1. The Lurantis. Because I have the speed advantage and I start first, too. The question is, how much do I need to go? Terra Fairy to make knockoff not as strong. Because I'm not going to Terra Zapdos, right? Yep, that's fine. This could be Assault Vest, can't it? Yeah. Okay, I think we're very comfortable because of our advantages. 55. Okay, now Inteleon. Yeah, we just pick up Lurantis here. Okay, and we should be fine versus Inteleon here. What I don't want to, I'm scared of like Specs Hydro crit, but that that becomes so unlikely, and they have to hit Hydro Pumps too. Yeah, okay. What I'm actually scared about is now Torrent. So I have to basically not hit them into Torrent, but I guess it doesn't matter at this point. Because Moonblast is a 50% chance to OHKO. If I don't OHKO, they get Torrent boosted. I Calm Mind one more time. And now I go for it. Now I guaranteed OHKO. No crit, and then we win. They have to hit Hydro and crit. Alright, GG. We enter into game 2 now. Dynamic Punch into Zapdos was real crazy, so I know more about them now. Okay. Deoxys into Weirdeer. I have to switch. I go Ho-Oh for sure, because I always have Sacred Fire. Not really threatened by Weirdeer. They probably just knock off anyway. I could go Houndoom, but I don't want to... I could go Houndoom, but I'm a little scared of Body Slam Para, which is why I'm not going to do that. Ho-Oh is fine. Lucky T-Wave dodge, we'll take that. Now we go Sacred Fire. Do I Terra Ground? It's kind of unfortunate. I guess Take Heart is a switch-in, but it's kind of unfortunate we don't have a real Thunder Wave switch-in. Any Pokemon to take T-Wave, it would be Ho-Oh. So we'll go Sacred Fire and go for the Burn Fish. Weirdeer is one of these Pokemon that's deceptively good in random battles because it doesn't look like it does a lot, but it's threatening. They have their own Phione, which is funny. No burn. A little bit unfortunate. We have Sunflora, though. Actually, I didn't even know it was 525. I didn't even know it was an evolution. I thought it was like a standalone Pokemon. Never knew Stantler evolved. Okay. Either way, Sunflora is always my switch in here. If they're like the Ice Beam variant, it's a little tricky. Honestly, do I back my own Phione to beat their Phione? Maybe, you know? I think for now, though, Sunflora is a safe play. No reason not to. It's tricky, though. I don't have a great matchup into Water-type Pokemon as a whole. Definitely something to be careful around. They Scald, that's perfect for me. That's not perfect. Scald Burn's annoying, but now we have, you know, Sunny Day, Solar. Actually, the burn means we can't get T-Wave by Weirdeer, so that's actually very convenient, oddly enough. Now, Phione has no business taking on Sunflora. They don't even know what item I am. They should be switching. I should be attacking. Yep, they do go to Weirdeer, and I do not care about getting T-Waved. And I know they're not AV because of the whole Oh, they have Ninetales? That's a bummer. They had the counter the whole time. Can I switch? I can't, yeah. At least Blizzard doesn't KO me and I still do a lot of damage, relatively, anyway. That's a good chunk. Let's go Ho-Oh. We'll keep Sunflora as a sacrifice for later. Now they can Aurora Veil too. Okay, they don't. We'll have a Sacred Fire into Fion here. Or do I get a little bit... I don't know. We have such a tough matchup into it. Let's... Brave Bird. They went weird here, which is interesting. 29 leftovers. I do want to burn the weird here. I'm okay with taking a T-Wave. Yep, I want that burn. I can recover one time too. I'm okay with getting T-Waved is the whole point of why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay. I give up Sunflora at this point. Yeah, okay. Now we go to Houndoom. We have a Dark... Yeah, Dark Pulse is free, right? Even if they go Ninetales, I can Fire Move next turn. I can even Nasty Plot too if I need to. They go straight to Fion. 35. Now I have to make a decision. Do I just pump it and Rod Nasty Plot Dark here? But that makes me a little weak to Ninetales. I'm not sure I want to do that. I'm gonna do it one time. I fish, flinch, and I create the situation where I can go for a Dark Pulse next turn if I want to. I'm thinking the way they switched it in defensively makes me think that it could be the Rest Talk variant. Yeah, let's just go Dark Pulse here. I could Terra Dark Pulse. I'm very interested in that idea, but I'm not sure it's worth it. It's too early to commit that much. 36. Scald. That's fine-ish. Go for it again. Got it. Okay. Now, we removed a relatively big threat. Now there's no Sacred Fire switching anymore. We can keep burn fishing now. Oh, they go to big slacking. But as with any high-risk, high-reward Pokemon, you can't move next turn, which means Revavroom can shift gear. So that's something to think about. For now, they actually outspeed me. There's no flinch here. I'm just getting cooked. So I'll feint here. They feint, I feint, and now I go for shift gear. It's Revavroom time. They do have Intimidate, which I have to play around, but... Yep, they do have Intimidate. Gunk Shot is an Oko. So even if they switch, I'm Gunk Shotting, something, right? So that's going to be high value for me. They could Terra Ground and Earthquake. That's actually trickier than I want to plan for. Yeah, I don't think they would do it. Okay. If they go to, slacking, I'm actually tempted to go Ho-Oh on Earthquake. They go to Malamar, okay. Now, this dies in two Gunk Shots, so I'm not sure. Oh, they Terra Steel, okay. Now they're weak to Ho-Oh, though. Weak to Ho-Oh. They are 167. Yeah, we go straight Ho-Oh. Keep the Revavroom alive. We want a slacking punish, basically. We outspeed Sacred Fire. We want to punish to slacking, so we want to keep Ho-Oh we want to keep Revavroom alive. They go to slacking. I'm just going to trade because I can use my Revavroom on slacking here. And I know they're kind of weak to it because they got greedy. They predicted, and I get the burn too. Got a little bit greedy there. Predicted my Revavroom when I really had no reason to. I could always sacrifice and then attack later. Iron Hands, do we get the burn on that? No burn. I do have to be careful, but realistically my Deoxys beats everything. Do I... Let's recover one time. Fion is not doing anything anymore. We can use it as fodder. Yeah, that's not doing anything with the Scald Burn. They must recharge. We shift gear and it should be over now. We'll move into the $150 location. Gonna put the Terra Ground. Yep, and then we pick up Ninetales Alola, and we move on to the finals of the whole tournament. GG. Alright, we're in the finals of the tournament, and the winner gets the grand prize. So I'm already at $150, let's keep going. Now, Psyshock is a guaranteed OHKO. They could be Scarf. Am I really going to play around Scarf? Why not? I'll just Psyshock. I really want to Greed. I feel like we're at the level where they know about bad matchups. I want to Greed, but I don't know. I'm just going to Psyshock. Yeah, I could have greeded Nasty Plot into T-Bolt. That's fine, though. They're leftovers. Okay. They probably have Knockoff, if I had to guess. Do I want to go to T-Tar? The problem is, if they have Willow, that's annoying. A little too annoying for me. That's Nasty Plot, and I'll T-Bolt. Yep. Okay. 79. I do expect them to have Knockoff. Yep. We live. We get rid of our Life Orb. If Hitmonlee comes back in, I know it's like Mach Punch, right? So if Hitmonlee comes in, I might even go Bramblegast to take the Mach Punch. And do I have Rapid Spin? I don't remember what I have on Bramblegast. That is risky, to be honest. I could just give up the Raichu as well. But even a 1 HP Raichu is not bad to use late game. But it is weak without Life Orb. All in all, Raichu is probably not going to do much, but can I squeeze a little bit of greed out if I'm predicting Mach Punch? But the way they haven't gone to it immediately makes me think it doesn't have Mach Punch. So it could be, you know, Banded without Mach Punch, or it could be White Herb, right? Because if they had Mach Punch, I think they would have gone to it already. Depending on circumstances, right? Because not many They go to Golem, okay. This does not have Sucker Punch. Now, my dream... It could have Custap Berry, though. My dream outcome is I Focus Blast, bring it to 1 HP, and then I go Brambling, and then I Rapid Spin on it. Do I have Scarf? I do have Scarf on it. Yeah, I'll just Focus Blast. If I hit, I hit. If I don't, I don't. Okay? The Weakness Policy triggered. They Rock Polish, but I don't care because I have Rotom to outspeed it. At 256, right? Oh, wait a minute. I just realized I have T-Tar Excadrill. That is broken. That's really fun. Okay. Earthquake. Rotom, Leaf Storm. Now, unfortunately, if I don't hit this Leaf Storm, I'm in trouble. But it shouldn't be too bad. Yep, okay. But how lucky am I to have literally T-Tar Excadrill and a Ghost type to help, because that's weak to fighting, right? To also have a Ghost type into that, that's really, really lucky. Now, I have to be able to manage the special attack drop here. If they have a setup Pokemon, I could be in trouble. Well, we'll find out. But having T-Tar Excadrill is, you know, fantastic. Let's see what they try and do here. They go to Ogerpon, okay. Now that is a problem? Not really, though. Not really a problem. We have Bramblegast. They Swords Dance. Now I can Rapid Spin for free. Because I'm undersped by them anyway. There's no reason not to go for Rapid Spin. That's Knockoff. Okay. Now... Okay, so I have Garchomp as well. The main problem with Garchomp is that Okay, let's try Garchomp. Yeah, let's try Garchomp here. Ivy Cudgel does not KO. It's not likely to KO. So if they go for it to avoid Rocky Helmet, they're risking not even knocking me out. So I do feel like they have to Power Whip almost. Or Play Rough, whatever it is. Yeah, okay. That Ogerpon was like, it's like perfect matchup, kind of, but also... Okay, okay. Now... Let me cook. Let me cook. Alright. Now, let's... okay, well... That's not banded. So, I don't actually KO. I have to get one more Dragon Dance here. I don't actually KO the Hitmonlee. So I will get knocked off. Now I KO though. The Terra Ghost T-Tar. They had Scrafty the whole time? I just take damage on it then. Critical hit, we take that. We don't even faint. That's the power of T-Tar. Wow. And Ice Punch is a guaranteed OHKO. Can they get out of that in any way? No. Even knockoff is guaranteed OHKO. We'll go for that. Alright, and we pick up the Dragon Dance Tyranitar sweep. Let's keep going. Into the final match. If we win this, we win the grand prize. Alright, Arbok into Porygon 2. I have knockoff, and I have Focus Sash too. So let's prioritize. We want knockoff. Getting rid of that Eviolite is more important. Then we go for Toxic Spike. Because if they have a poison type, honestly, the ordering doesn't really matter too much. We want both of them though. Lucky dodge. We'll take that T-Spike now. Okay. Do we have a Sticky Web? We do. We have Stealth Rock too. We have all the hazards. Okay. Well, now we just Gunk Shot for damage. 53. And we get the poison. Oh, if there's any time to get really lucky, it's in the finals. We're getting lucky and... that's overall, this is a totally fine trade. Now, if they have a poison type, they're going to go to it. I'm going to try... I have double specs too. I'm going to try my Inteleon first. Now, I'm going to try Noivern first, because, like, grass poison type Pokemon are pretty common. Or, yeah, just in general, poison type Pokemon tend to be grass poison or... Okay, Deoxys Speed. Does it have Ice Beam? It does not have Ice Beam, so we'll actually... I'm going to Draco into that. Raw Power, get rid of it. And the fact that they didn't go to a poison type Pokemon is very telling to me. Okay. Get that KO there, okay. Yeah, they don't have a poison type Pokemon. Very informative. We'll go Inteleon, because why not? They Rock Polish and we outspeed them for the Hydro Pump. Even if they, you know, Terra Ground or Terra Bug, whatever it is, Inteleon is faster than them. I'm getting a Specs Hydro Pump off. Look at that. They wasted their Terra. And now it's 5-on-3. We have the T-Spike. They've given up the Terra. Conkeldurr with Guts. Okay, we Hydro Pump always. I don't even care about Mach. Or do I care about Mach? You know what? There's no need to be greedy. But there's also nothing wrong with Noivern. Yeah, because now it doesn't really matter. We... Draco. We don't feint to Mach Punch. It was always safe to go to Noivern. And they did get a good predict, to their credit, but doesn't really matter. And Hurricane, I just don't want to... I want guaranteed... Well, more, it's not 100% accurate, but I want more guaranteed damage. 83, looking good. It's Draco again. Yep. And really, I have 5 Pokemon. I have Encore Iron Bundle. Yep. So there should be always fine. Stealth Rock goes up. A little bit late for that. But now we have Freeze Dry. Noivern's gonna feint to Stealth Rock on, like, Conkeldurr, for example, but it doesn't really matter. Pick it up, sacrifice Noivern, we Encore them, and then we're fine. So I'd Encore that. Encore and Damok is even better. Now Leavanny wins. That was weak. But GG, and we win the tournament. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll make sure to subscribe if you haven't. We're trying to hit 40k. But thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time.